Test, test. Okay. Let's see if that works. Oops. You're live. Double check that. Do. Toast, toast. Do. Oh. Is everything working here? Looks like that's working. Okay, hey guys, how's it going? Pardon me. Thanks for joining me on my stream. We're going to continue on with our adventures in Space Quest Incinerations. This is the third part. If you remember last time, Beatrice was kidnapped. What's his name? Colonel Havoc was sent to hunt down her kidnappers, which were the Poultrians, kind of like a chicken race. Why not? And of course, good old Roger Wilco was able to stow away, our hero was able to stow away into the looks like the incinerator section of the starship, or some kind of bay here. Let me just take away the streaming cover so you can see the game, and we'll go ahead and start. Just want to make sure that everything's working. Looks like the desktop audio is not coming in. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's working. Once again, if you guys have any questions or any comments, you go ahead and let me know in the chat, and I will go ahead and try and answer your questions while I'm playing this game. It's a bit of a 30-second delay, so just be prepared for that. And here I go. I was going to stream yesterday, but it's another industrial-sized incinerator. I got caught up doing stuff. I was trying to basically change the podcast over to the Co-operators podcast into audio files for Podomatic. Not realizing that actually Podomatic actually charges you to use their service, and there's only a good amount of uploading I had to do. So I basically wasted an entire evening uploading like 3 episodes of the podcast. It's not the best 3. I really wish I knew that, and I would have put in episode 9, which is which I feel is our best episode. Oh, so if we look right over here, there seems to be a little bit of trash, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. You cram the debris even further into the other side. Okay, so the Armech you use to smuggle yourself from the ship is lying in a heap right now. You hate to see it go to waste like that. Well, I guess if you guys are a fan of literary science fiction, I haven't really... Let's see if I can do anything with this thing. You poke around the Armech and find a small access panel just above the leg. It seems to be missing a spark plug, but otherwise everything else is in working order. Do I have a spark plug? What is this? Cool, it's one of the spark plugs. Okay, so maybe if I can just use this onto the Armech. Install the spark plug and activate the manual toggle switch. The Armech's engines hum to life. A little cutscene. Ugh. How long have I been out? I feel like I've been sleeping on the drive shaft. You can talk. Wow, so can you. Wait a minute. It's all coming back to me now. You're the guy. The one who saved me from the furnace. Twice! You saw me? Well, my black box did. I'm just getting brought back up to speed. But hey, man. Thanks. It's like I owe you my life or something. What's your name? I'm Roger. Hey Raj, I'm G2A3678. I guess you could call me G2 for short. Why were you in the scrap heap? Are you defective? Nah, I'm just outdated. I'm Generation 2 Armech. When they brought me in all those new G3s, they threw the rest of us out. You wouldn't happen to need an old outdated Armech, would you? These old cannons are a little worn, and I don't have any of those fancy next-gen missiles, but I could still probably hurt somebody. Do you own a bar? I could be a bouncer. I block doors really good. As a matter of fact, I need to get somewhere. How are you on space travel? Can you fly? Oh yeah, I can do that. Well, sort of. I'm low on power right now. I can't go very fast. Plus, I don't have any navigational equipment. Can you take us in the direction these ships are going? Sure, that's easy. Well, easier if you gave me coordinates. But still, when do you need to go? I need to stop this ship first. You might want to shut yourself down in case you get EMP'd in the process. No problem, I need to save energy anyways. Just give me a shout whenever. With that, G2 lets out a quiet sigh and goes into power-saving mode. Kind of like R2. Alright, well, that's like a... Excuse me guys, I just want to double check something here. Alright, whatever. Everything seems to be working in order. Alright, so... Memory serves me right. Let's just check this debris. Of course, can't find anything useful. I guess let's try opening this maintenance hatch. It's locked. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and walk around and try and solve the thing. Can we go in this hallway? Alright. Take a look at this. The Forger is equipped with a virtual broom closet. These tool management systems have been implemented as a way keeping janitors from leaving their cleaning utensils all over the ship. Let's go ahead and get it. Voice commands only. Let's try talking to him. Broom closet activate. Broom closet, respond. How about broom closet initiate, energize, acknowledge, turn on? Virtual broom closet turning on. Simple enough. It's that one. Detecting foreign substance on skin. Analyzing uniform. Reading heightened levels of inadequacy. Janitor detected. Hello and welcome to Virtual Broom Closet on board the prestigious ACS Forager. I'll be your personal VB this afternoon. By what name may I call you? Roger. Greetings, Mr. Rogers. As I'm sure you're aware, you are the only janitor presently on board the ship. In emergencies such as this, you've been temporarily promoted to janitor first class. Please recover your master keyring from the drawer. Wow, the master keyring. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that the ship is presently under-equipped and you may not be able to fulfill all of your sanitation duties, but I will try to assist you as best as I can. Simply inform me of the task at hand and collect your tools. Please be reminded that you cannot take any more tools until after you've returned the ones you've already taken. Alright, so keep that in mind. So I'm just going to go ahead and open the, let's see here. Okay, stains off my clothes, scrubbing. Okay. So I'm assuming mop, plunger, window that needs washing. Scratch is okay. Nothing for the time being because I don't know what I need. Let's see here. Maybe if I use the key ring, I can get through this hatch. Cool. Let's go on the hatch. You crawl through what seems like a mile of dark tunnels before arriving at the base of the engine core. A little bit of trash there we're going to clean up. Again, if you clean up all the trash, you basically will get a different type of ending. I think if you clean all the trash and get 100% at like, I think get all the points. How many points can we get here? 899. You'll get this super badass ending. I've never gotten it before. I have played Incinerations before, but I've never gotten it before. Then again, I've only played this like 3 times before, so. Exposed outlet at the base of these shielded core conduits. Placing an EMP charge here would probably knock out the entire ship. Can I go any further? Alright, so what can I do here? Okay, so I need to do something there. I want you to go back there. There you go. Let's go to the stairwell here. Reserved for medics and anyone else assigned for RMX into the battle plane of after. So I did kind of these RMX, they kind of remind me of, like, I guess Robotech, but I guess in literary science fiction they do have stories. I think Armor by John Stakely is about Space Marines kind of donning sort of exoskeletons to fight, you know, an alien race or whatever. In many ways it also, some trash. It reminds me of Exo Squad, if anyone's familiar with that, was an old 90s cartoon back in the day. Um, it's about these aliens called not aliens, genetically engineered soldiers called, or servants. I think they were supposed to be worker class servants, and then they became sort of soldiers and revolted against humans who created them. And then they started becoming the dominant race because they were subjugated for so long that they, didn't like the fact that humans were taking control of them and making do these menial tasks. And then the humans became these nice rice, yours. I wish. 7 years before you're entitled to one of these babies. So what are you doing here? Watching over the RMX while the pilots get briefed. Aren't you bored? Dude, I love being around these things. I'll still be before I get my own, but they still land every once in a while. I know a lot about RMX. I'm the man when it comes to things I could tell you what make model by just looking at a broken circuit board or glass shard. Now let's talk about General's X model. Trying to find out these hallways are a nightmare. This kind of reminds me of Wayne's World, where I think Wayne asks the security guard a bunch of questions, and he's played by Chris Farley, by the way, and he just divulges all this information. They actually kind of mention how he's not very secure. All right, let's go in the corridors. The rest of the shift lies beyond the door. Unfortunately, the maze-like hallways deter you from going any further. No sense of getting lost if you don't know where you're going. Okay. No, that's not good. Let's try going in this turbo lift. Commander Pi, status report. All RMX are warmed up and ready to go. Also, the scanner reports came back. The chicken seems to be heading to the Adamas asteroid. They couldn't possibly have built a base on Adamas. No, but there's several abandoned mining facilities on Halon nearby. Halon. Good work, keep scanning. I'll be heading this ground assault, so I'll go down to my weapons locker in a bit and do a systems check. What do you think? Standard issue pistol, shotgun, and assault rifle, or the usual minigun? Go with a minigun, sir. It inspires confidence in men. I'll keep you informed on our ETA and try not to bring us in under the radar. Halon won't know what hit it. Aha, so Halon does exist. I beg your pardon. Who are you? Chief Sanitation Engineer Rogers, sir. General, sir. You look familiar. Well, of course I look familiar. I scrub your toilet all the time. I guess I thought all non-essential personnel were on shore leave. What can I say? The mop beckons. Well, my boots need polishing, so you might as well make yourself useful. Yes, sir, I'll grab my things. Now then, Commander, as you were saying. Okay, so... I like how they have this little bit of animation of a soldier just walking off scene. Kind of gives it a little bit more, I guess, atmosphere. Let's see if we can find anything. General wants me to polish his boots. Coming right up. Take a rag, a box, shoe polish from the drawer. Another little soldier just walking on the background here. Again, guys, this is a fan-made game of an actual franchise that is defunct, but the fans won't let it die. As intelligence gathered on any how the Poltrons were able to get the virus inside the station, it was mostly likely an inside job. Just keep an eye on the spies and spread the word to the other commanders. Tracking anything out of the ordinary. Safe ball. Has them wiped out. After today, they will be. Sludge Valhall. Now, there's a name you haven't heard of in years. You've had a few run-ins with him in the past, and you're not exactly buddy-buddies. You wonder if he's still miffed about that asteroid incident. Please don't talk to me about this guy. Wonder what else I can do. Let's see here. It's like this entire scene is me polishing his boots. Sometimes when you do like these menial tasks, if you wait around, maybe the characters actually say something. So I'm just going to give that a go here. Nope, just polishing his boots so far. Shining them real nice. It's as if I'm young Joe Pesci from Goodfellas. Go get your shine box. Stab him with a pen later. Alright, maybe if I do something else. Okay, it's not gonna... Do you want this? No. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, so let me... I think if I put this away, then... Okay, cool. So that was a spray bottle that I acquired before, and I don't think it has any use in the rest of the game, but I think the shoe polish does. I think I need to hang on to that. So I think I need to give the cloth back, because... I need to unclog a toilet. And let's see here. So I need to somehow... I think I need to do something here, but I can't remember what it was. Let me just do something real quick. I'll save right now, replace. I already had it selected. Okay, so that doesn't work. Ask this guy something. Yo, G-Man. Hey, Raj, what's shaking? Difference between you and the three G3s. I'm Green. How's Gray better? I'm sure they have neat missiles, better tracking systems, they're easier on gas than I am. But is that really so great? I think it is. And they've got all those fancy security updates and firewalls. Back in the day of G1s, everyone used DOS to run on their RMX. And nobody ever complained about that. I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that. Do not quote me on that. Although, between you and me, it's the General's X model I'm afraid of. That thing could take down every RMX on the ship without a scratch. How do we get out of here? We need to go to Halon before the ship does. Disable for now. That could. Okay. Alright, so I do need to do something with that outlet. Don't think about that. I guess we're buddies. Here, man. Most versions. Don't worry, I probably won't let you down. Lucky me. Okay. So I think, yeah, I need to do something to stop the ship. So I wonder if it'll just let me... No. No. This thing? Okay, so I need to give that to Beatrice when the time comes. How about a tracking bug? Nope. It's one of those times where you're just like doing anything to... So I definitely need to plug something in near the phone. Coffee mug? No, okay. Alright, now I'm just kind of like, not even thinking. Oh, okay, so I need to get back the items that I took. Turn on. So guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm just checking to see what I can get from this. Need washing them first. Keep the other four more not equipped to clean them. Okay, let's try. Only fresh scent of pizzazz uses 12 natural blends of mountain spring, lilacs, kitten extract to get your clothes their whitest. Look at the cotton shine, and it gets coffee and grease stains out too. New pizzazz with bleach, when your clothes just aren't shiny enough. That's pretty funny. Mopping floors. Our guy broke the mop trying to pull Volt over the salad bar. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, cool. So, scrubbing septic tanks, polishing the general's boots. Those are the only things I can do. Let's try this one. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Didn't fit there either. Did I try this? Okay. Bomb. Talk to this guy. Oh, hover heat. Doubt I can do anything with the RMX. Okay, so idiot. Lone hoverbike sits in the corner of the hangar where the keys are still in it, but you won't be able to take it anywhere in your present situation. So I think I need to do something with the shoe polish still. Polish boots. Okay, so I have these pills that do the opposite effect on stuff. How loaded under? Okay, so that won't work on any of this stuff. All right. Oh, okay. I think I got it. I just noticed something. Okay, so I need to use the shoe polish on him, and while I'm polishing his shoes, I have this tracking bug. So you just you slip it on the tracking bug. So now I can track his movements. He said he was going to go back and check his weapons. There he goes. Okay. Can I go right now? Right, let's do that. Oh, well. Use the tracking bug, jerk off. Activate the tracking bug on your phone and venture into the bowels of the ship. Should be something here I can use. So let's look at these weapons. So I don't know what these... Okay, so this is his minigun that he was using in the previous cutscene. Okay, you can't really look at all of them. It's pretty much the same thing. General Havoc, advanced armor. Havoc, save your life. Put this thing back in the station. Oop, sorry, I didn't see what that thing. If it wasn't for the whole distance to destroy the galaxy, you might owe him one. So let's see. Shock field. Ah, it's Benny. What a surprise. I thought it was going to be a boring trip. That's funny. I'm not seeing your name anywhere on the ship roster. I think we have a stowaway in our midst. Benny, this is really bad timing. Relax, doorstop. I'm no narc. I'm just curious to see what happens now that you're here. Carry on. Oops. EMP. Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to plug into the ship. And of course I can't grab it. Fortunately, I've been paying attention. I think I know what to do. So we're just going to go down here. Put this back. And turn on the toilet one. Must temporarily quarantine myself until further notice. It's been a replace here. Okay. So that means the toothbrush thing was pretty much a red herring. I didn't need to use it at all. Okay. Just watching me through that, so I think what I need to do is do what they do to Daleks. I'll just do this. So I think if I do gloves, they'll get it. Okay, so I think the only thing I need was that EMP charger, so I don't think I need anything else from this room. You know, the replay value of an adventure game is the best thing is that if you forget all the stuff that went into playing the game initially, you know, you can play it again. Normally, that's how I remember. Normally, that's why I replay adventure games. Some adventure games have really cool stories. Cat Lady and Downfall were both really good stories, and I love playing those games over and over again. Along with another game called Resonance, which I really want to play sometime in the future, because that is by far my favorite adventure game. Maybe next to this. So it's kind of a kick to, like forget stuff and then. I need to get to a cutscene here. Oh. And it's Santiago. Hiya, Stellar. How's it going? You have a lot of explaining to do, Roger. Drugs in the coffee, hacking my computer. What are you doing now? Planning a bomb? I can't believe you're a spy of all people. How could you lie to me like that? I can explain everything. Save it until after I get you in cuffs. Okay. What are you doing on the ship? I had a gut instinct to try to leave the station on the first ship going out, so I sneaked in disguised as a soldier. Wait, so they don't even know you're here? You didn't tell anybody about me? I wanted a chance to talk to you first before alerting security. Well, thanks, I appreciate that. I'm still going to turn you in. I don't appreciate that. I didn't sabotage the station. Oh, really? Just like you didn't plant a bomb just now? How did you word it? Time to blow this pop stand? I really shouldn't talk to myself. Okay, so I did plant a charge, but it's just an EMP. I wasn't going to hurt anybody. And that whole station thing, not me. That was the chickens. There's two different things going on right now. We'll see about that. I'm one of the good guys, remember? I remember you were the good guy years ago. I don't know about today. Did you join a rebellion? Did you get brainwashed? Are you a clone, an android, Roger's evil twin? Would you believe I'm a secret agent on a highly classified mission and you're blowing my cover? You're not a secret agent, Roger. It's that obvious, huh? And then we'll just say maybe I can reason with her. Stellar, please, you know I wouldn't be doing this if there wasn't a good reason. Then what is the reason? Explain it to me, Raj. Shed some light on the subject. I want to tell you, Stellar. I really do. I just can't. But I promise I can tell you after this is all over. I need you to trust me when I say that, as crazy as this sounds, the fate of the universe is at stake. I wish I could believe you, Roger, but until I know what's going on, I have to bring you in. Wait, the eyes. Look at me in the eyes. This always works in the movies. Do I look like I'm lying? Come on, Raj. No, really, just do it. Look me in the eyes. Stop wasting my time. I need your help on this, Stellar. Please, I trust you. And it's your son. Stellar, why did you do that? She was getting in the way. You could have just given me a few more seconds with her. She was coming around. Negatory, Pops. You gotta do this on your own, remember? She's not part of this. What are you doing here anyway? I need to give you something. What's this? It's the most important thing in the universe. This little piece of paper by itself is holding together the very fabric of space and time. Do not lose it. It says do this before starting the machine, and there's a bunch of numbers and scribbles on it. It'll make sense later. I can't go into details, but you'll see. In the meantime, I should probably get going back to the future. Wait, I have some questions for you. Okay, but keep in mind that I can't answer all of them. Alright, it's probably going to be one of those things where I can answer maybe, or ask a couple of these, so let's see what are my options here. Why did you tell me about Valhalla, the chickens, Beatrice getting kidnapped? What is this weapon I'm supposed to destroy? Who's the guy with the sword? When am I supposed to use this piece of paper? Where did you park your time machine? So what do people call you? I should get back what I was doing. Well, what am I supposed to use this piece of paper? The clue's right there on the sheet. Just wait until you get to the machine. But what machine? That's for me to know and you to find out. Okay, well, maybe I can actually ask all these. Let's try this one. Why did you tell me? If you knew about certain events beforehand, your priorities would have shifted and your timeline would have gone astray. There's something I'm not telling you yet. It's because you can't know it yet. But what would happen if you did tell me? Time paradox? Those don't exist. All existing timelines are set. All of our choices are already made. But you know what's going to happen to me, right? I do, but I can't say it. I literally can't. The same way you can't tell Stellar about your mission. But you told me not to tell anybody. You still could have told her, and if you tried to tell her again, you still couldn't. You see, time controls our free will. It's the same reason we procrastinate. Everything we could have done, we don't. But what about habit, changing my past? Did you say there was more than one timeline? We're still trying to figure that one out. If the guy can break the time order like that, we may have a bigger problem at hand. Let's ask who the guy with the sword is. Guy with the sword? Yeah, he's like a robot or a ninja or a robot ninja. Ah, crap, you got Kronar. Who's Kronar? A time-traveling killer responsible for most of the galaxy's most historic assassinations. Can you arrest him? We did in the future, but he's still a time traveler in the past. Watch out for that guy. If he's working for Valhalla, there's no telling what he's been ordered to do to you. Alright. What is the weapon I'm supposed to destroy? You mean the incinerator. The incinerator? You mean like the one in the other room? No, I'm talking about a ship that can generate a complete anti-reality force field around it. So this big evil weapon is a force field? More than that. We're talking about a field of power that incinerates any form of matter or energy that touches it. It manifests itself in the form of a small sun around the ship, can be increased in size and be flown around the universe, destroying everything it touches. So it's like a mobile star? More powerful than a star, this thing will destroy everything from blue giants to black holes. It'll grow in power and eventually wipe out all free energy, resulting in premature universal heat death, or so the theory goes. Please tell me you're joking. The second law of thermodynamics is no laughing matter. I should probably stop that ship then. Okay. Let's ask if Stellar will be okay. She'll be fine. Someone will find her down here if she doesn't wake up soon. It's just a bump on the head. Yeah, I also knocked her out cold with expired medicine a few hours ago. Oh well, she'll probably still be okay. At least she's getting a lot of rest today. Alright. Where did you park your time machine? It's this white thing on my wrist. It's a time bracer. I just tap a few buttons and it brings me to any place in time. Can I try it? Not a chance. I won't break it. I only have enough juice left for the return trip, so keep your hands off. So what do people call you? It's usually Roger or RJ. I'm not a big fan of Junior. I mean, how would you like it if people called you Senior? I see your point. Okay, I guess I could ask all these things. You know, it would have been neat if I could only ask like a couple of these things and not all of them. I should get back to what I was doing. I should be going back to the future. Good luck with frying the ship. Will I see you again? When this is over. Thanks, son. See you later, Dad. Sir, I'm getting an unusual reading a few calyx from here. What's so unusual about it? It appears to be a single life form floating out in the middle of space. Sir, it's a Poltrian. No ship? They must have dropped him off here. He's on a rocket board. It might be a trap. I'm scanning right now. He doesn't appear to be carrying any bombs or chemicals. Just a pistol and a few handheld devices. Nothing we can't handle. He might be a messenger. Stop the fleet. Affirmative. Come in, Poltrian. Do you read me? This is Commander Pi of the ACS Forager. Respond. Tell him I want to speak with him personally. We have General Bruce Havoc on board this ship. Respond. Nothing, sir. In fact, he just powered down all his systems. I literally mean all the systems. He's dead weight in space right now. Oh my god, General, we're getting a massive reading from the port side. There's a delta storm approaching. Impossible. Contact the fleet. Tell them to power down everything. It's too late. I guess I didn't really need that EMP blast. Status report, Commander. We have no status, sir. The entire ship is lost. What about our backup systems? They kicked in shortly afterwards. We're also torn apart by the storm. We have nothing. This is impossible. They stopped us right in the path of a delta storm. Nobody can track those things. It's like they knew there'd be one here. How long will it take to fix everything? Several hours. Wait, I'm getting some feedback through the computer. Sir, an outside power source is eating into our ship. It's locking all of our emergency exits. We're trapped in here. He's hacking us? Pi, get systems up and running as fast as possible. We need to get topside and stop that chicken. Hey, G-Man. Shoot, his voice thing's knocked out. You switch on his manual override toggle switch. Click. Ah, what's going on? What did you do? Nothing. I never got a chance to detonate my EMP. The whole ship just went down on its own. This is weird. I don't like this. Turn me off. What's wrong? It's like the whole ship is dead. There's worms crawling through it. I can feel it in the walls. Worms? What are you talking about? Are there any other machines on the ship working besides you? There's one other, somewhere above us, outside the ship. It's feeding something into the circuits. I'll go take a look. Is the artificial atmosphere still intact? Let's see. Looks like it. Never do that again. Whatever, just go out there and take care of the problem. I'm shutting down. I can't take this anymore. With a low hum, G2 powers off. You better get topside and see what's going on. Holy cow, there's a whole fleet out here. Looks like they're all out of commission, too. Okay, so where am I supposed to walk here? Oh shit. Garbage. Just to let you know, guys, it was explained in some exposition text that because a black hole detonated, some areas, and I guess they even ask black holes can blow, it can explode. Um, it caused ripples in space where seemingly the laws of physics apply, and there's a lot of breathable oxygen and atmosphere in certain pockets. Just finished the sweep of the Forager, and we just hit the jackpot. Loco has been sighted aboard. I'm transmitting image verification. They brought 6 other ships with them, so we'll need to proceed with caution in extracting the target. I'll see if I can dig up any schematics. Oh, and tell the boss he was right on the money about the Delta Storm. I'll be standing by awaiting further orders. Over. Before we do anything, we're going to get rid of this trash. Oh, so what's really cool is, like, right here is the medical frigate from Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Cannot tell what this ship is, and I can't really tell what that is. We need to get rid of that poultry end, so how should we do that? Oh, there we go. Guess this thing, right? Okay, I kind of remember that. He's gone. You disabled the chicken's hacking program. The ship is no longer under his control. He's transmitting straight to Halon. I can use these coordinates. Perfect! Can I take the lappy? Okay. Nah. Alright, well. Success. How are you feeling now? Much better, thanks. I've had some coordinates to Halon. How fast can you get us there? That's not too far. We should be able to make the trip in a few hours. Great, let's go. Halon, here we come. We've re-established power to the bridge, sir. Most of our basic systems are now online. But weapons and engines won't come back for several more hours. Keep me posted on our situation and find out the status of those other ships. Sir, we've just finished interrogating the prisoner. He's the infamous poultry and bounty hunter, Galus Greyfowl. Heck of a name. Let me guess. Lohol sent him to recover me. Actually, no, he was sent to recover somebody named Roger Wilco. He says he was on our ship. Wilco? That name sounds familiar. His records in the Ares database has been wiped clean. And it looks like his official record was severely tampered with during the Wiki Wars. No picture, no reliable references, something about inventing logjam. This guy could have been president of the universe for all we know. Do you have anything official on him? He was a former Confederate captain before getting dishonorably discharged. He's been off the grid for several years, up until now. One of our men claims he saw an unidentified green Armac leaving the ship earlier. Not one of our own. Interesting. The A man gets fired, disappears for a while, and mysteriously turns up now, of all times? I think we may have just found Valhall's inside man. And now he's arranged his attack on our fleet to make his escape. Gentlemen, Roger Wilco is an ex-captain gone rogue, and he may be the key to finding Valhall. We need to find and intercept him at all costs. Send word to all the men. Get these ships moving. Kronar, you insufferable wretch. Once I'm free of this accursed prison, you'll be the first to feel my wrath. Tis, 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 so ungrateful. You should really watch that big head of yours, Valhall. I might have to cut you down to size again. Don't forget I built that body and I can destroy it, so a little obedience would be in your best interest. Yes, master. Now, how of this news I hear of Wilco? You heard right. We found him on Ares 6. We even found the girl, but so far he's eluded us. Wilco will come for the woman. He is coming for the woman. Our spy informed us that he's riding in with the Ares fleet. Fools must think this is a political kidnapping, but it all works in our favor. They won't know what hit them. Wilco will be delivered right to our doorstep until the incinerator is ready to launch. With the star generator schematics you acquired, I should be able to iron out the technical bugs in a few short hours. The ship will be ready to launch within the day. I'll take my revenge. Your revenge is irrelevant. Get the ship working or I'll stick your program in the coffee maker. Leave Wilco to me. A lot of cutscenes in this section. Not that I'm complaining, these cutscenes are great. So that's Halon. No, that's Adamus asteroid. It destroyed Halon about 7 years ago. Then where's Halon? We're standing on it, dude, or what's left of it. It's a bunch of rocks floating around in space. And that Valhall guy probably keeps his base on one of them. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Not so fast. I burned up all my rocket fuel just getting us here, and I'm running on impulse power right now. We'll need to recharge before going any further. Where are we supposed to find a power source? I'm detecting an abandoned refinery up ahead. We should find something there. Alright. What time is it? I'll go up a little more. A little bit of trash I'm going to pick up. Music is phenomenal on this section. It kind of reminds me of Doctor Who or let's grab our backhoe. Actually, it kind of reminds me of the music that you would hear on Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, either the radio play or the movie. I want to pick up that thing behind the backhoe. But the backhoe's in the way. Alright. Alright, so let's look at this. See how far you can throw this backhoe. It's better than rock. You just can't casually tuck away a heavy piece of buried construction equipment like a piece of lint. We could try. Nah. So, oh, I don't have any. Okay, look at that. Nothing. So I'm suspecting that I need to find stuff in the environment. What button do I mash to fire missiles? I don't have missiles. You can do stuff, right? Power right should be 3 buttons. One on the left will target the targets. Oh, there we go. Shiny metal thing on the ground. Let's pick that up. Might I add that there's no atmosphere here. You will explode if I pop my hatch. Okay, so let's try this. Crate. This is my ammunition. Sorry, it's sort of no, okay, so I have a sneaking suspicion that shoot. Sorry guys, just need to double check something. Make sure it's just cool. Okay, cool. So I have a sneaky suspicion that that explosive cell or whatever is going to be useful on that backhoe. Or maybe not. Okay, so I guess not. Fail. Oh wait, there's a box here. It's too dark. Let's turn on those headlights. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Ah. Catwalk, eh? Let's shoot at it. It's the main one. Can't believe we landed this close. Talk about a strip luck, huh? It's a mini black hole in a can. They use it to clear out debris. Oh. I got a fridge magnet. I think I know what I need to do with this stuff. Oh, if I keep on clicking off my game box here. This fridge magnet on this piece. So it's a key card. And I bet that black hole thing is what I need to use to clear out that backhoe. Black hole. Just run! just open these up. I like how it just disappears in obscurity. So he's taking a dump. What game plan? Well, you told me about how we're going to save your girlfriend and blow up some ship, but you didn't really specify how we were going to do it. We're going up against an entire army, you know. Sort of hoping to rely on dumb luck. Are you saying you can't handle these guys? Even I don't need scanners to know we're severely outmatched. That's never stopped me before. Just gotta have a lot of blind confidence, or a bit blind confidence when it comes to it. It's hard to be confident when your own people try to melt you down for scrap. I'm just another lousy G2 model. Then stop calling yourself a G2. If we're gonna kick some butt, you'll need a bigger and brawnier name than that. Like what? Like A1? You know? No, something scary like Doombot or Killtron or Doomtron. Doomtron, yeah, that's a good one. I am Doomtron, and I am invincible. Mwahaha. Are you feeling that blind confidence now? Oh yes, and I love it. That's all you need. Roger, this might be bad timing, but we've got company. And it's the fleet. Uh-oh. Doomtron, we need to get out of here now. But I'm not even a quarter full yet. You're Doomtron! A quarter full is all you need. Now let's move. Yes, sir. Yeehaw! And there goes Doomtron. That was close. I thought I would have had more time. What are we supposed to do now? We can't take them all on. You forget you're in the presence of the almighty Doomtron. Doomtron will destroy them all! Let's just switch to the sneaking in plan for now. Maybe we can still get to that base without getting spotted. Okay, but Doomtron's itching for a fight. And stop talking in the third person. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save here, and we'll call it Game 4, and let's just call it Doomtron. Oh, wait. Or Doomtro. Thrillhow. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys, for those of you who did join me. Just to let you know, yeah, this game is free, so I would say definitely check it out. I'm having tons of fun replaying it, actually. And I'll be back for more gameplay. Hopefully tomorrow. I might be doing a couple things here and there tomorrow, so I want to get in some, more of these streaming playthroughs. I'm gonna go ahead and just quit the game real quick. I'll bring back the cover art. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully we'll be getting more into playing Space Quest Incinerations. Again, a fan-made game, and it's a sequel to the other 6 Space Quest games. I think there's 6. Spinal Frontiers Part Next Mutation. There could be 5. I'm not really exactly sure. But so far this game is pretty darn excellent. It's as good as I remember. Really great cutscenes, enough story, and enough gameplay to make everything interesting, and a lot of puzzle solving that I really enjoy, and having a blast solving all over again. Whether it's stuff I remember or stuff I'm just figuring out again because I forgot everything, because it's been a while since I played this particular game. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow to play a little bit more of the Space Quest Incinerations, and we'll see if we can stop Valhall and Kronar and save Beatrice, and maybe Stellar won't be as mad at us as than she already is, or maybe Stellar's going to help us, or maybe we have an eye for Stellar and not so much Beatrice. It's always this the girl you never notice kind of thing. All right. keep it rolling, and I'll see you next time.